Do I need a GAL, a guardian ad litem, to help figure out child custody?
Yeah, so this is a really good question. Kind of for your followers and my listeners too. Why don't we talk about what a guardian is? So, a guardian is typically an attorney who is investigating on behalf of the children, making a recommendation to the court about what's in their best interests. In most states, it's for the kids. It's an attorney for the children. Some states, when I actually practice in Ohio, sometimes they're actually like lay people, like a social worker. But in Georgia, it's always going to be an attorney. And I would like to say that not every single case needs a guardian. It really depends on two things. I like to say it depends on how contentious is the custody situation. Do you have a mom and dad, or a mom and a mom, or a dad and dad, or whatever the situation is, that are just knocked down, drag out, fighting over who wants primary custody? I mean, is this going to be some, like, you guys cannot even agree that this guy is blue? That probably needs a guardian ad litem. Or if you have a judge that really prefers the guardian ad litem, the second kind of aspect that I always say is what's going on with your judge. Does your judge want one? Does your judge prefer one? Does your judge not defer to guardians? There's several judges that just, I'm not interested in what the guardian has to say. I don't need one. So always ask your lawyer, what's going on with my judge? And then do we think this would be helpful? Because a guardian ad litem is expensive. You're paying your attorneys, and then you're paying the guardian ad litem fees, and typically they're split in half. And that's just a lot more money for you. But there is times where it absolutely makes sense to have one. They will investigate. They're kind of like a little detective. They'll talk to the kids. They'll talk to the parents. They'll talk to school teachers, therapists, witnesses, and relay that information to the court and say, this is why I'm recommending blah, 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 to the court based on their investigation. And so a lot of the times it can help, but sometimes you don't always need it.
And that's the kind of thing that you don't need to decide right after you file. You see
No,
how it's going, and if it's really going poorly, you can talk to your
that's
attorney about that.
absolutely right.